Hey, what's up? My name's Luke. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about something. I might make this a series in which I just talk about random shit from when I was in secondary. Because in case you didn't know, I'm no longer in secondary. I'm going to college in August. Secondary being high school, I think. Yeah, it's both high school and middle school, I think. But yeah, you get the point. But I thought the best way to kind of start off this series is me talking about that time where a girl fetishized me and my boyfriend. Also, the camera's like tilted a bit, so I apologize for that. I I tried to fix it, but it's not working. I mean, that's better. Okay, cool. We're gonna go with this now. Um, but yeah. So in case you didn't know, or well, I haven't really spoken about this, but I used to go to my school, my old school now. Old school's GSA, which stands for Gay Straight Alliance, or LGBT Club, or Gay Club, or whatever you want to call it. And it started off okay. Might just have been because I was younger that it started off okay. But it was just chill. I was just talking about, like how we came out and, giving advice to everybody and stuff like that. And, discussing different things. And we were all very open towards everything. And yeah. Like we were all open towards different point of views and stuff. And then kind of everybody left apart from me. And so new people came in, which was fine. It was whatever, It happens all the time. People leave school and new people come into school, whatever. So of course, like a ton of people came in, and it became an anime fan club. Specifically, there was this one time I remember somebody talking about the ship Starker, which is between Tony Stark and Peter Parker, and how they think it's adorable and super hot, which is disgusting. I just cannot believe to even think, no, not believe to even think, start to even think that a paedophilic ship is cute. That didn't make sense. Basically, I just can't believe that somebody would think that a paedophilic ship was cute. Right, okay. They also shipped, I don't know what anime it is because I don't watch anime, but it was a ship between like a 2,000-year-old demon or something and like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old boy, I don't know, which was also really creepy. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm getting off topic a little bit. So basically, in this group, there was this girl, and we'll call her Hannah. It's not her name. It begins with a H, but it's not her name. And this girl Hannah, she was, I'd known her for years. She was just kind of one of those girls you always find really annoying, but you just don't want to say it, and you just kind of put up with her because you don't want to be mean. And you find her fun at times, but there are other times where you're just kind of like, oh my god, stop talking, please. And basically, she was one of these anime fanatics. In fact, 90% of the group was. It was a bunch of like weird weeaboo emo kids, but like they weren't emo. Which kind of like, they listened to the music, but they were just more so like, oh my god, I want to be Patrick Stump. And I guess, looking back, I'm pretty sure that's how I acted when I was their age, which was really, really, it's weird to think. Ignore the writing on my hand, but it's weird to think that I used to act that way. But yeah, so I was very open about my relationship from the beginning. In case you didn't know, I'm currently in a relationship, and I have been for a year, almost a year and a half now, with this boy, Micah. He, or they, even, I go by they them pronouns, but, yeah, but yeah, we've been dating for a year and a half or so. Well, just under a year and a half. And so, I'd been open about it from day one, except it wasn't day one because day one was Christmas. But you get the point. Anyway, so I'd been very open about my relationship, and and everybody was like, "Oh, that's cute," "Oh, can't, I'm happy for you," and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then one day I was just sat, I was talking to Micah because, we live thousands of miles away. And so I was talking to Micah on Snapchat because that's our only form of communication. And all of a sudden, this girl, Hannah, sits beside me. And she's like kind of looking over my shoulder. And I don't like people looking over my shoulder. Like, so say if it's my parents or something and they want to see, I'll let them sit beside me and look. Okay. But, at least ask first, kind of thing. And especially when it's a conversation with, my boyfriend. And I mean, we weren't talking about anything weird. It was just, we were just talking. I don't even know what we were talking about, to be honest. We were just having a random conversation. I think it was about school. And how they find their friends annoying. Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it was we were having a conversation, and this girl Hannah kind of is she's still looking over my shoulder, and I'm just kind of can you not? And so I just kind of shy away from her a bit, and she's like, "Oh my god, are you guys doing smut?" And I was just kind of "What the fuck?" And she was like, "Well, cause that's what gay guys do, right?" And I was just kind of well, what are you on about? Can you not? And I was very creeped out at this point, and she was like, "Oh my god, I really hope that your relationship ends up and I don't know what the ship name is." She said it, but I was kind of "Wait, what do you what was that?" And she was like, "Oh, the it's the main ship in Killing Stalking, that's what it's called." And I was just kind of right, because I don't watch anime, I don't read manga, but it's a pretty infamous thing, is Killing Stalking. It's a story about an extremely toxic relationship, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, there's sexual assault elements in there. But yeah, so I was just kind of right, okay, thanks, I guess. I was very, very creeped out. But I just didn't want to say anything. And then from that day on, she just kept going on and on about it, being like, "Oh my god, gay guys are so cute, I want a gay best friend, blah 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 blah." And then, if that wasn't bad enough, she actually came up to me one day, and she was just kind of "Hey, so I know you're a that voice it's killing me. Seriously, I hate it, so I'm just gonna talk in my normal voice." But she was just kind of "Oh, hey, so I know you're gay. So can you, read over this for me?" And I was just kind of expecting it to be make sure that it wasn't that creepy and stuff. And, or maybe it was an essay about gay rights and she wanted to make sure she had her facts correct or something. Boy, was I wrong. Basically, she'd written extreme smut, and I don't know who it was between, because it was between some anime characters that I don't really know. But she'd asked me to look over it. I was like, "Well, what do you want me to look over for this?" And she was like, "Well, I just want to make it seem as realistic as possible. So, can you just make sure that it's, realistic and stuff?" And, I mean, from what I remember, it was "Well, where's this and this and this?" But also, you're a 13-year-old girl who went about saying she was bi, but also said that she would never touch another girl, or would never be with another girl in general. And I was just kind of right, okay. Why? But yeah, she just kind of, I'm pretty sure at one point she asked if she could write a fan fiction about me and my boyfriend, and I'd said no. And I hope she just accepted that I said no and she didn't actually go through and write it. But if she did, basically, long story short, don't be like this girl ever. I guess that's it. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a like. If you have any experiences similar to this, feel free to say it in the comments below. I do always check my comments, which means that if you do tell me to die, I will know. So please don't do that. And I will also report that comment and delete it. Or YouTube will delete it. Basically, I'm gonna report your comment if you tell me to die. It's already happened twice. Anyway, so yeah, if you have any experiences similar to this, feel free to say it in the description below. If you want to see more content like this, I also do videos on body modifications such as piercings, stretched ears, and I'm also doing a series on my transition from female to male, which is currently kind of at a standstill. I need a haircut. I generally need a haircut. Genuinely. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. And yeah, bye.